Assalamualaikum to Media Adila. My name is Nazifa from RK07 Environmental Engineering. So, in my group, we have 4 members, including me, and we're going to talk about the unique of accent in Malaysia. Okay, so let's talk about the history first. Europeans and travelers and adventurers has come and explored the South Asia. And they found that Malays spoke in many part and entrepot of the region. Okay, for the next is I'm going to talk a little bit about language in Malaysia. Okay, first of all, language of Malaysia belongs to Man Khmer and Malayo-Polynesian families. And then the national or official language that we use in Malaysia is Bahasa Melayu or Malay, and which is the mother tongue of Malay and ethnic group. But the most official is Bahasa Melayu Baku. But I guess people nowadays not use Bahasa Melayu Baku anymore because it seems like a weird, or you might get a string glance from others. Okay, for the main ethnic group in Malaysia is Malay, Chinese and Indian, and there is also ethnic group in a smaller group such as Kadazan, Iban, and then Dusunik, Javanese, and many more. Okay, so let's back to our main topic. I'm going to talk about dialect in Malaysia. Okay, so the Malay language as spoken in Malaysia has several dialects, and some of these dialects are not mutually intelligible with each other. When it comes to Peninsular Malaysia, there are 3 main regional dialects, and the first is the East Coast dialect, which is Kelantan and Terengganu. The second is the Northern dialect, which is Kedah, Perlis, Perak, and Penang, and the other one is the Southern dialect. Okay, on the other side, Borneo has 2 dialects, which is Sarawakian and Sabahan. Okay, so me and my groupmate has choose 3 dialects of state in Malaysia, which is Kedah, Selangor, and Kelantan. And those are present the 3 regional dialects. So as for me, I am from Kedah, and I want to explain a little bit about Kedah dialect, and maybe I will give some example of them. Okay, so Kedah dialect is spoken in Kedah, Perlis, Penang, and a part of Perak, and actually it may have a bit different, but it still have the same meaning. Okay, so I will give a few examples of Kedah dialect. In Kedah, we often to use Q at the back or in the middle of the sentence. So actually, bahasa Kedah is very fun and easy to learn. So that is the specialty of Kedah. Okay, so my part, I'm going to add for the last. Bahasa Indonesia is actually based on Bahasa Melayu or Malay. And there is also a people that talk in Bahasa Melayu in Sumatra, but it is a bit different with Peninsular Malaysia. Okay, and then in Malaysia, the standard for the Malay language is Johor dialect. And actually, Johor dialect is also spoken in Singapore, where it is one of the 4 official language and is the national language. So let's proceed to my groupmate video, and that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Haziq bin Joshman. My matrix ID 1911321882. Okay, I had been given a task for a video presentation, and my team is going to be present about the unique accent in Malaysia. Okay, my part is about content main idea. Okay, I want to share to you is why is accent is important. Okay, first point is creating accent together to build community. Or any sociologist can tell you that a shared accent is an often the basis of a community. When everyone use the same vocabulary, the community become too closer and there is a greater sense of friendship. You can shape people's behavior with positive accent. Second point, understanding your community accent make users feel like they are inside. Everyone like to feel important or know. Again, the knowledge of community accent help people feel that they are inseparable part of a group, fostering a stronger member of customer loyalty. Thirdly, the word we use to refer to people change the way we treat people. Using the right words will help strengthen the community objective, while the wrong word will blur the community purpose. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurhalani binti Makno. My number matric 1911329192. Today I want to talk about the benefits of accent. The first benefit is our ability to connect with others. Being able to communicate with someone in his or her accent is an incredible gift. So, accent have the unique opportunity to communicate with a wider range of people in their personal and professional life. Knowing the accent make you a local no matter where you are, opening up your work in literally and figuratively. You will be shaped by communities. You will be humbled by the kindness of strangers. You will build lifelong with friendship, and for this reason alone, you will see the reward of learning accent for many years to come. The second benefit is feed your brain. There are many cognitive benefits of learning accent are undeniable. People who speak more than one accent have improved memory, problem solving, and critical thinking skill, enhanced concentration, ability to multitask, and better listening skill. The third benefit is deepen your connection to other cultures. Accent is the most direct connection to other cultures. Being able to communicate in other accents exposes us to and fosters an appreciation for the tradition, religions, art, and history of the people associated with an accent. Greater understanding, in turn, promotes greater tolerance, empathy, and acceptance of others. The fourth is boost your confidence. Any accent learner can attest to making his or her share of mistakes while discovering a new accent. It's necessary parts of the learning progress. Learning an accent means putting yourself out there and moving out of your comfort zone. The upside is the amazing sense of accomplishments you will feel when conversing with someone in their native accent. The last one of benefit of accent is gain perspective. As we explore a new accent and culture, we naturally draw comparison to what is most familiar. Learning about another culture sheds light on aspects of our own culture, both negative, positive, we may not have previously considered. You may have a greater appreciation for what you have, or you may decide to shake things up. I want to share one of my experience about the accent. Okay, my experience is he from Selangor, and I asked her to say some words of Kedah. So I just say Beletia, and what he say is,
So now let's learn bahasa Terengganu or Terengganu Malay. Terengganu Malay is one of the dialect in Malaysia. The people of Terengganu usually refer to their language as a Bahasa Terengganu or Bahasa Terengganu, which means the language of Terengganu, or Cakap Terengganu, which means speaking Terengganuan. Terengganu Malay is natively spoken in most part of Terengganu, exclude Besut and Setiu, because Besut and Setiu they spoke like Kelantanese. Besides, Terengganu is also spoken in coastal Pahang from Sherating near the border with Kemaman district to as far south as Mersing district in the state of Johor. Terengganu has two major dialects, coastal and inland. So let's go compare between coastal and inland dialects. If you want to say sangat putih, very white, Terengganu will say putih lepuk, putih sepuk. Then if too dark or very dark will be changed hitam letung, hitam legang semua. If very smelly, they call busuk koong, busuk apok mo. If very stingy, they call hacin pering. Like very fishy, sangat honey, they call honey mekok. If very bitter, sangat pahit, pahit lepang. If very sour, masam ngebang. Then that's all from Terengganu. If you want to know more about Terengganu dialect or Bahasa Terengganu, we also can search at internet, or we can learn from our friends that from Terengganu. Hello, so let's go to Kelantan. No. So let's learn about Kelantan dialect. Kelantanese or Bahasa Kelantan or Kecek Kelantan, as it's called by its speaker, is one of the most, if not the most, it is different Malay dialect on Peninsular Malaysia. Generally, it's spoken faster than standard Malay. The more Indian you go, the faster that they would be. Second, it is rhythmic. If you hear Italian, it is most like Southern Italian. It also has double consonant in place of standard Malay affix, preposition, and certain other part of their speech. Now let's see how they change things from the standard language. First of all, the most notable feature is that they change the final syllable and ang with an e sound, like the e sound in air. They can be seen as its own name, Kelate or Kelate, which means orang Kelantan. Second feature, which is guttural art. Kelantanese use voice with the fricative as their art. Final syllable with an open will be changed to open mid-back rounded vowel. Like Bahasa Kelate, actually from bahasa Kelantan, bahasa kita, from bahasa kita, which mean our language. Then final syllable r I will be a, which is lebar, will be lebar, from its meaning wide. Then kedai will be kedah, it's meaning shop. Then final syllable with and ark become o and oak, like basah will be basah, which is mean wet. Masak will be masak. Masak is meaning cook. Then if a word when n is s, it will be changed to hash. Like menulis will be nulih, which mean writing. If membalas will be balah. So don't confuse with berbalah, since it's berbalah would become a baloh. Balas which mean balah, meaning to reply. So alas will be alah. We also have nasal thingy like Indonesian. Ngai, ngaloh, ngecak, bawa, daki, ngaloh, ngai, ngaloh, ngai with mean mengait, ngaloh which mean mengalah, ngecak which it's mean mengecak, bawa which mean membawa, daki which mean mendaki, ngaloh means mengalah. So do you find study about Kelantan dialects? If you want to know more about Kelantan dialects, you can ask me. I hope you all enjoy this explanation about Kelantan dialects. Set kita jangan pecah. So from all of this, what we can conclude about dialect and accent. Dialect and accent is one of the art and cultures in Malaysia. Actually, we should proud of being Malaysian, because Malaysian is rich with many dialects and accent, like Kelantanese Malay, Terengganuan Malay, Sarawakian Malay, Kedahan Malay, and others. We should proud and don't be ashamed to use our accent or dialects. If you use our accent or dialects, it also we can teach or show to others or friends that have no dialects at their country. Actually, we should stand with our own dialect, so our next generation, like our kids, will know and still use our dialects with your own country, like Kelantan. They will stand and stay use their own dialect. Terengganu will stay with their own dialects. So I hope all of you will enjoy with our group presentation. So I hope you guys enjoy and stay safe. Please stay at home, you guys, during COVID-19. That's all from our group. Bye.